Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sonic 3D Blast, the Director's Cuts. Basically, it is Sonic 3D Blast with a patch onto it, updated by Mr. John Burton. Excuse me, he is the original developer of Sonic 3D Blast, along with also developed a Mickey Mouse Cast of Illusion on the SEGA Genesis. And as you can see right off the bat, he made a lot of changes. We could play the original game if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that. We want to play the Director's Cut, which fixed a lot of issues that, caused the game to be frustrating. First off, the story. Flickies are mysterious birds. They live in another dimension and can travel anywhere through large rings. Robotnik learns about the Flickies. I will change the Flickies into robots and have them search for the Chaos Emeralds for me. Using the infinite power of the emeralds, I can conquer the world. Sonic visits Flicky Island to see his friends, but the only thing he finds are robots. Robotnik made my friends like this. I must save them. Robotnik must be stopped. Sonic starts to defeat the enemies in order to rescue the Flickies who are trapped inside. Go, Sonic! You can warp through the big rings with the help of the Flickies. Chase after Robotnik and defeat his plans. Now, as we get started with the level here, two things right off the bat that you noticed that was not present in the original: a timer and a score counter. So, that is to help keep track of how long you've been spending on the stage. And another good feature that was taken care of in the original: in order to access special stages, you have to collect 50 rings and you have to find, Knuckles and Tails and all that. You can very early on grab all the Chaos Emeralds as early as Mystic Ruin Zone. What they did to change that is that there's now one Chaos Emerald per zone. So you're not spending a whole bunch of time looking for Knuckles or Tails or anything like that. You see, because after we get the Emerald for this special stage, as we focus here, and the Genesis special stages are some of the easiest special stages in Sonic history. So, it's like, the only thing that is easier than this is the Sonic Generations 3DS special stages. But besides that, this is pretty damn easy. Even as you go on and along the further special stages, the speed changes, but the ring cap, the quota, never changes. You're always going to require to get 50 rings at first, then 100, and then 150. You can easily go over this quota. See, it's asking for 150 and I already have 184. So, let's go ahead and make it on through. Ooh, over there. There we go. Look at that. Oh, crashed once. That sucks. There we go. And I'm still near 100 coins past the quota anyway, so I could have taken a lot of damage and I would have been fine. But now, since I got the Chaos Emerald for Green Grove, I do not have to find Tails or Knuckles or anybody else in Act 1 or Act 2. I can just go around this. I can go about the stage as normal and do as I please, so to speak. There we go. And another thing too is that you could run from a standstill. There you go. You can go up a slope without getting stuck or anything like that. Plus, with these enemies here, you notice that the balls are missing from them. Basically, they are removed from the first act. There we go. They are removed from the first act for those enemies, but they still have them in the second act. And another thing too, another feature is that Flickies will act as a shield. Watch this. Hopefully I'll get... Okay, I guess not. Well, that's what I'm just going by what Mr. Burton has said. So, the Flickies can act as a shield for you. And if you get hit, the Flickies do not scatter around. There we go. So now we got all 5. And there's an indicator for any Flicky that's on the loose that you haven't collected. So. But other than that, we still go around here. Gameplay is normal. As soon as I kill another enemy. Alright. Here's an enemy here. Look at this screen on the bottom right. It's bouncing, meaning I haven't collected them yet. And there we go. And we got speed shoes. Alright. And... Alright. Move it, move it, move it. Now, if you want to find Tails, he's down this rope, down that slant there. So you do want to be, in case you want to get an extra life. Once you collect the Chaos Emerald for the zone, each bonus stage that you, or special stage that you enter into afterwards, you get an extra life. So not too bad, not too bad, not too shabby. There we go. I think I got everything over here. Yep. Grab the ring box. There we go. And there we go. Level's over in 3 minutes. He made some of the hitboxes larger as well for the flickies, for the big rings, so that way it's a lot easier to gain access to, also to Knuckles and Tails. As you can see, there's now an overworld view, and there's a save code at the bottom. So you can just write down your code, start where you left off. But since this is a patch on an emulator, you can just save a state as well, and there you go, same thing. But you didn't hear that from me. So let's go ahead and move on to Act 2. Again, we got the Emerald. We don't need to worry anymore about bonus stages, so we can just go through this shit as fast as we can. Just find all the enemies. Ah, there we go. Find all of the flickies. There we go. Alright, there we go. One. There should be a couple over here. Oh, it's a shield, that's for sure. Thank you. That's good, that's good. Alright, now we just have to go all the way over here. There's an enemy over here. Bam. Let's go ahead and grab that Sonic thing. There we go. I believe each of them are worth 1,000 points. There we go. 47 seconds to defeat that first half. And booyah. Oh, look at that. There we go. Moving on right along. No, I don't believe there's any enemies over here. My experience with Sonic 3D Blast, I have been playing this since I was little. So, like, 97, 98 is when I got my first experience with this. My older cousin actually owned this. She had a SEGA Genesis, and she had Column, Sonic. She had all the games, and she would play this. And I remember with the special stages that, you know, she would have a tough time beating them. And I'm over here. Oh, before I continue that story, another thing that was implemented. If you are, look at that. If you're running with super sneakers, you can take hits from projectiles because the force of the speed shoes will take the damage for Sonic. So there's no need for, you know, Sonic won't lose out on anything. He won't lose any rings. He won't lose any, you know, will not lose any rings or anything like that. So that's some collision. He fixed also some collision issues. But back to the story at hand. My cousin. Oh no, my laptop's going off. Okay, there we go. Shut that off. There we go. All right. So back. I keep saying back to the story at hand. So she was playing through her special stages, and me being, you know, me being a little kid, and watching her play through it, I was like, I can beat that. It's like, it's not that hard. Please let me play. You know, she was kind of stingy when it came to video games because she didn't want. Oh, I didn't even see that. She was kind of stingy because she didn't want any of the kids ruining it or anything like that. Columns was very, very popular in our household. Woo, there we go. Yeah, Columns was played a lot in our house growing up. We even played the, you know, the mode where you can just keep going and going, in endless mode. And we actually maxed out the score in Jewels. It took 4 hours, but most of us have done it in the family because we loved it so much. But yeah, but 3D Blast, it's not a game usually, at least the original, was not a game that was favorable by many growing up because, again, it was long, the hunt for the flickies. And there we go. Let's see if we can defeat this fast. Alright, because of the flickies, and it just felt like forever. So it wasn't like it wasn't really popular amongst gamers growing up. And look at that, 29, 30 seconds, simple. But with this director's cut, with everything that's been placed into it, we now have a hub world. We can now go in the Rusty Ruin Zone. As you can see on the bottom, the little tokens. If you collect every single Sonic head in the level, you're awarded a Sonic medal, and that is towards your 100% completion. And If you do get everything in the game, as I mean like everything, if it counts towards your completion, hold on, let me get all the rings here because Tails is nearby. And I do not want to risk losing out on getting an emerald in Rusty Ruin. So we gotta keep this. Beautiful. Now we just go on down. Collect the flickies along the way. Ah, I gotta go through the other side. Okay, that's fine. Beautiful. And there should be one more up this way. Well, so much for that. Well, I'm just gonna die. Screw it. And another thing too is that the free guy, that 1-up will regenerate, so not like you're gonna be missing out on much if you're in Rusty Ruin Zone Act 1. Just go behind there every time. Alright, so now we want to be careful going this way. Grab him, kill him, there we go. We're gonna take our time because we don't want to lose control of ourselves along the way here. Kill the enemies along the way so that way we can get enough here. Beautiful. Let's drop off the rings that we have now, so in case we don't risk it losing. Beautiful. Need 16. That's all I need. Beautiful. So we got 16. Got the medals. Let's go ahead. Hurry on back. Alright. Come towards me, my flickies. Yeah, and also another thing that he made changes to as well is that the flickies will actively go towards you. As if you may have noticed if you played the original, some flickies, they have their own sets of properties. Some will actually actively try to avoid you. Some will come towards you, but in this patch version, all the flicky comes towards you. They make an attempt at least, so it becomes a lot easier. Basically, a lot of issues with the original game itself was the flicky mechanic. Being able to hunt, trying to hunt them down, and the control on top of that was a bit slippery, which he did fix a bit. So as well, I've noticed a difference. There we go. 185 with 150. Yeah, we're getting this emerald, no problem. There we go. And in my opinion, the Tails bonus stages are the more harder between the two. Between Tails and Knuckles, Tails is definitely the more harder one. But for me, that's not really saying a whole lot. So, whatever. But now that we got our emerald for Rusty Ruin, we don't have to worry about that ever again. So, we can just proceed with the rest of the level. First, let me grab this medal here. There we go. And oddly enough, in the original game, if you collected 10 of them, you get a continue. Not so in this case, because in fact, if you do get a game over, you can't continue from where you left off, and it takes you back to the hub world itself. So you don't have to worry about, you know, getting a game, like if you're in Panic Puppet and you get a game over, like at the final boss or something. You know, you don't have to worry about playing the entire fucking game all over again to do that. You can just go back to the hub world and go straight back to it, which is great. A much needed addition to 3D Blast. Okay, now I'm just trotting around. No, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm getting lost here. All right. Sorry, I'm just talking a little too. There we go. All right, grab him. Of course. And the enemy crab, that used to be in a beta version, I believe, that was taken out for the final one. But he makes his return here, and we now have the fire shield, which protects us against fire. Protects us against fire. Alright, just gonna want to spin. Whoa, watch out, watch out. Beautiful, there we go, grab that, grab the flicky, there we go. And booyah. Any special plungers over here on this side? Nope. Well, hold on. There we go. We got one over here. Beautiful. You'll know you gotten every single medal in the stage itself when you hear the continue sound from the other Sonic games. If you get every medal, then you are awarded the Sonic medal at the end of the act. And again, that counts towards 100% completion. And what you get once you reach 100%, I believe, is like a new game plus sort of deal. But as of this recording, I have not heard or seen any news of it. Whoops, there we go. I guess I got one on the loose. See, the bouncingness is a good indicator. That's why, like, I can look at the bottom left and it's like, oh, there's one bouncing, which means, oh, I haven't gotten one. Or like, I killed an enemy, but I haven't collected that flicky. Makes it, again, a lot easier to hunt them down. There we go. And stages are being completed just like that. 3 minutes 56 seconds, still usually longer than average for a Sonic stage, but before it used to easily take like 5, 6, 7 minutes. So we're gonna keep on moving, keep on shaking, keep on baking here. We got the little enemy crabs. I like this. Look at the design of that. That is pretty cool. Why did they take it out of the final version? I have no idea, but I'm glad, you know, John Burton, he put this back in, fixed a lot of collision. Again, like, I am pretty much like happy for this, so I'm just like giving it a lot of praise, and it's well deserved as well. He put a lot of time, a lot of effort into making the original, and then he took the original and made it better, even though he had no reason to. You know, he didn't have to. You know, make a patch. He had good. He could just talk about how he made development and how all the different, you know, cylinders and polygons and how everything was put together or set up. You know, he didn't have to do that, but he made a full-blown. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, that's right. I don't have to worry about that. I already got the Chaos Emerald. I don't have to worry about, you know, collecting 50 rings, which I need to remember. Okay, come over here, break it in. Nope, that's Knuckles, so nope. Sorry, Knuckles, not today. Alright, as soon as I defeat this act, I'm going to explain one other mechanic that he input into the game as well. Okay, here we go. Bounty time! Look at that. Watch out. Watch out for those spikes. There we go. Ow. Okay. Simple. Beautiful. Nice shot across. Whoa, watch out. Ah! There we go. Beautiful. So that's Flicky number 2 of Act 2. Alright. Oh, there's a gator right there. Aw, oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Nope. Get back here. Thank you. So now, Rusty Ruin Zone Act 2. Speed Shoes. Again, if you collide with the enemy or something of the sort. Okay, I have no idea how I did that. that section is usually a troublesome section. Beautiful. See, this is feeling more like an old school classic Sonic game where you can go fast. You're not bogged down. Yeah, you still have to collect the flickies, but it's so much easier to do, and you're not bogged down by that. Plus, you can outrun the camera as well. Ah! Didn't mean to. Jump. There we go. Alright. Use the spinny thing. Bam! Look at that. All 5 flickies yet again. Let's grab some rings just to be on the safe side. Oh, okay. Well, grab the shield. We're going to need a fire shield just in case. Beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, that takes care of that. Where are we at in time-wise? Look at that, 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we almost defeat 2 zones. Not bad. See, if this was the original game, I wouldn't be in freaking Rusty Ruin. I would still be in Green Grove Zone trying to collect all of the emeralds. Here we go. And oh my god, Dr. Robotnik has 2 boss themes. I love this boss theme so much. And the first one too. I love the first Robotnik game. But this one for me has like more of a oh my. All right, come on. Get in there. Oh. Yeah, I gotta be. I need to be careful. I'm still used to the original control. He made the control a little bit faster in some aspects, so. And plus, I am a little bit rusty when it comes to 3D Blast. Whoa. There we go. There we go. You just have to alternate between the two. That's all. Okay, so that should be shot number 4. Wow, and actually landed back on the platform. I used to be able to do that non-stop. There we go. Now I land back on the platform again. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. And we will end the part here. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hope you have yourselves a fantabulous night. Love, peace, and chicken grease to all of the awesome ones out there. May you have yourselves a fabulous night.